Alright anime fans, today let's kick things off with a forgotten gem that deserves way more love than it ever got. The football anime Offside. Before Blue Lock made soccer all about edgy egos and shonen battle tropes, Offside was already telling a story about grit, teamwork, and chasing dreams through sheer blood, sweat, and tears. It doesn't have flashy weapons or cringe monologues about being the chosen striker. It's raw, grounded, and still manages to hit you in the gut with hype and emotion. Let's dive into its story. Offside follows Goro Kumata, a tall, rough-around-the-edges kid who falls in love with football and decides to become a goalkeeper. The catch? He's not exactly a natural genius or prodigy, he's just a hard-working, stubborn bastard who refuses to quit. We watch Goro fight his way into a team struggle with brutal training and grow alongside his teammates as they chase the dream of becoming champions. It's not about supernatural powers. It's about grit mistakes, learning, and rising back up. That underdog vibe makes every match feel personal. Kakagawa High School's soccer team isn't the strongest in the prefecture. They constantly face bigger, more skilled, and more tactical opponents. Matches in Offside don't rely on unrealistic super shots or exaggerated powers like in Captain Tsubasa. Instead, they focus on team coordination, strategies, and emotional battles. Every game pushes Goro and his teammates to their limit, whether it's learning proper formations, countering skilled forwards, or adapting to stronger schools. They gradually grow as a unit, and Goro himself evolves from a goalkeeper to one of the best strikers in the game. Now let's break down its characters. First is Goro Kumata, the protagonist, tall and broad-shouldered. At first he's clumsy and unskilled, but his endless determination earns him respect. He becomes the goalkeeper, a position where his size, reflexes, and refusal to give up shine the most. Goro isn't the smartest tactician, but he's the emotional core of the team, the guy who pushes others to fight until the very last whistle. Next is Shunpei Togawa, the midfield general and tactician of Kakagawa. He is smart, level-headed, and constantly analyzing the flow of the game. He's the one who balances Goro's fiery passion with cool strategy. Without him, the team would often lack direction. Up next is Kazuya Hatamura, the team's ace striker, skilled, sharp, and with great instincts in front of goal. He represents the technical side of soccer, quick thinking, accuracy, and flair. His confidence sometimes borders on arrogance, but when paired with Goro's never-quit spirit, he becomes a deadly weapon up front. Next up is Kenji Fukami, the strong, reliable defender, built tough, often the first wall against rival strikers. He plays with grit, throwing his body on the line to protect the goal, matching Goro's dedication. Acts like the older brother type, steady and dependable. And lastly, we have the Kakagawa High Team, a group of mostly ordinary players, not full of prodigies. What makes them special is how they grow together. Each match strengthens their bond. Their dynamic is realistic. Teamwork, trust, and a balance of passion plus skill. Now what makes this show different? Well, you need to forget over-the-top CGI flames or special moves. Offside thrives in its grounded football action. It gives us tactical plays. Matches are about positioning, teamwork, and reading the flow of the game. It feels like real football, not shonen superpowers. Goro's goalkeeping, watching him dive, block, and scream commands to his team is electric. He's not perfect, but that's what makes his saves thrilling. Every block feels earned. There are team struggles. The series shows exhaustion, injuries, and the pressure of competition in a way most sports anime gloss over. These kids bleed for their dream. Every game has that David versus Goliath energy. You know the odds are stacked, but you can't help but root for these underdogs. Now coming to the themes, Offside is about more than just football. It's about dreamers fighting the impossible odds. It has themes like chasing dreams. Goro isn't born talented. He grinds for every inch of progress. It's a middle finger to the chosen one trope. It shows teamwork. Where modern sports anime glorify individual stardom, Offside reminds you that football is 11 players bleeding together. It's about perseverance, losing hurts, but getting back up after a crushing loss, that's where the soul of this anime lives. Now coming to animation and music, the animation is classic 90s, maybe early 2000s grit, sharp edges, no flashy gimmicks, but a raw style that makes every tackle and every save feel heavy. You can practically smell the sweat on the pitch. The soundtrack is equally old school, simple, uplifting, and full of energy. It doesn't overpower the matches, it amplifies the struggle in them. Now why it's worth watching? Well, because it's proof that you don't need gimmicks or battle royale soccer bullshit to make football anime engaging. It's a grounded show. Real tactics, real sweat, real struggle. It's emotional. Yeah, every victory feels earned. Every loss hits like a punch. It's timeless. The story of chasing dreams with your friends never gets old. Final thoughts. Offside is a classic underdog story driven by love for the game. If Blue Lock is about ego and spectacle, Offside is about heart and grit. It's the kind of anime that doesn't care about being flashy. It just makes you feel the beauty and pain of football, and that's why it deserves to be remembered. If you're tired of over-the-top sports anime where every kick feels like a superpower, then Offside is worth your time. It's grounded, emotional, and all about grit over talent. You'll see Goro and his team fight through failures, grow step by step, and prove that passion and teamwork can carry you further than natural genius alone. That's it for today. If you love old school anime gems like this, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss more hidden classics. Catch you in the next one, my soccer legends.